There we are. Get a good feeling. Yeah, give it a sec. Let a couple more people file in. Oh, get my chair. Change, turn it around. Hello, Matzi Papi. What's up, dude? What's happening, man? I'll wait for double digits in the chat, and then we shall commence. Big games, or big game, singular today. UCL Final Four. Who we got? Who we like? Who do you love? Looking real quick to see who's home today. The game is at the Emirates. At the Emirates. Just living like Larry. I like it. Larry David, hopefully. But yeah, 3 p.m. I'll have you guys out of here long before that. But yeah, I think Arsenal is really feeling this opportunity to make a move and win Europe. That would be huge for them. As we all know, Liverpool has secured number 20. And yeah, that really stings as a United fan, but I'm rooting for. I'd love to see like Arsenal Barcelona. That would be fun. Let me check real quick. Who's tomorrow's leg? First game is in Spain, I think. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I forgot they renamed it. Estadi Olympic Luis. They renamed it. Alright, let's see where we're at here, chat. Well, we've got 8 for the sake of time. I'm just going to start rocking and rolling. There we go. We're at double digits now. We're going to do the filler. That fills 31, 32, 33. We've got a freshie case of FOTL. Roman has a couple breaks up already for Hobby. And yeah, excited to see what Hobby has to offer. As you guys saw in the thread that Roman made on Facebook, there's some really cool stuff coming down the chute for soccer. Stuff like debut patches. I think I saw Jason mention them trying to move more towards a Futera-like thing with patches, etc. That would be awesome. It would just be awesome for soccer to we've always joked that we are the no offense meant, the redheaded stepchild of the hobby, and I think that we have such a strong base. We've got some you know, real collectors, you know, any demographic of the hobby has its flippers, but I think we've got a lot of lifer collectors, guys that love soccer, girls that love soccer, and yeah, I'm excited to see where it all goes. But anyway, Matt's hopes Barca doesn't make it. He wants Inter. Yeah, okay. But yeah, without further ado, let's let the good times roll. We're gonna start with our filler. What do we got? We got 30 spots. We've got 19 winners. Here's our list. This fills 31, 32, 33. If you look right here real quick, these are our spots that we're vying for. Make sure you guys can see that. Gotta get better at that triple swipe. Holland, Beck, 31, Holland, Beck, 32, Holland, Beck, 33. Some great spots there. Foden in all three. Isak, Miley, 32, 33, Brentford, Villa, etc. Anyhow, you guys know the rules. I'll real quickly just scroll through our 30 entries here, and you guys can see who's where. That's our 30. So we're going to start by rolling the dice one time, 2 dice, to see how many times we're going to roll the dice. Nothing new here. Looking for 4 or more. Lucky number 11. Lucky number 11. All right, guys. Let's start this giveaway. Yes, we wish to continue. Here we go. Number 1, Alan Young, up top twice. Clark in the 3. 2, Bloomy up top. Hoyt 2. De Pietro 3. Ship my cards. 4, Carey. 5, Rodney. John D. Last Wish. Love it. Last Wish. 6. All right, 7th and final. This is the one that counts. This is the one for all the marbles. And 3, 2, 1, execute. Sanguine, Chris Hoyt, Bloomy, Bradley Smith, Jason Bush, Hoyt, Rodney, Bloomy again, Charles, Get It Shipped, 3863, Clarky, Allen, Ali, DiPietro, Baloo, Gang, Alan Young, Sebastian, and Last Wish is last in. Sorry, Rodney, Clarky, Carey, Last Wish, Chris, Alex times 2, sorry bud, Sang Bang, Carey Gaines, John D, and Ship My Cards, Big Daddy. There's our verification code. I as in Igor, G as in genuine, N as in neutral, Q as in queen, O as in opera, Z as in zebra. We're gonna click our verification code. We're gonna copy to clipboard. We're gonna come over here, and then we're gonna, so now you guys can see who you got. Congrats, Sangbang, Holland in 31, Hoyt, Bex 31, Bloomy 32, Holland, Bradley Smith, 32 Bex, Jason Bush, rig job, 33 Holland, Hoyt 33 Bex, Rod with Brighton, Foden for Bloomy, Charles, and Get It Shipped, Clark Palace. And then I'll just slowly go through the last couple there. So those are our results. Sorry again to the guys and gals that didn't make it. But yeah, the randomizer can be your best friend. It can be oh so cruel. Give me a sec. Let me get the tracker going. Got a freshie case right here. Flappy, ¿qué pasa, Flappy? ¿Qué pasa, Flappy? Sometimes I get a good feeling. I get a feeling that I never. Command C on that. Over to our tracker. There. Tracker looks good. Mommy is leaving. Sorry, Clarky. Love you, bud. And then let's go over here. Get penny pin. Tracker is pinned. Let me double check and get my tracker up here. Looks good to me. Again, good luck. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, Sangbang and Chris Hoyt. A little filler mojo there. I get a feeling that I never. Sauce Clark, I just want to go back to bed. Or I just go back to bed. You know, I wonder that about Clark. I think that's a narrative we push, but I think Clark is a hard-working man. As you can see, it's FOTL. It's sealed. I am going to I'm going to open it here, and I'm going to move it off the desk. I don't want to send stuff flying everywhere. Bush has his flip around dump process. I don't want to dump. And this time, for fun, let's pull out two from there, there, and there. Okay. That makes 4. Let's get this out of the way. Four boxes. First off the line. This is number 31. I'm on it, Mr. Jax. Somehow I knew you were, Clarky. Let's get our lights just where we want them. Oakley dokley, without further ado, this is first off the line, number 31. Good luck, gang. Tracker's up, tracker's pinned. Guys are at the conference, like I said. As you saw, as I said earlier, some really cool stuff seems to be coming down the pipe for us soccer heads. I'm really excited to see what they roll out for us. I think that the future is bright for soccer. Empty. Let's roll. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck. This is my first time on the break. I hope I have hit something for the Everton spot. Yee. Or Yai, excuse me if I'm getting your name wrong. Good luck, buddy, and welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the worst mistake of your life, joining this group. We have a good time in here, man. We have a good time in here. We have a good time in here. Guys. 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 Sheesh. From the back. Oh yeah. First box, first pack. It's an insert. I believe it's a talisman. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Isak. This dude has been on fire. That's an absolute banger. Alexander Isak, 7 of 10 for Newcastle United. How about that for a first pack? Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Man, the gold just looks so good. Let's see who's got him. I believe that is on the top loader there in the corner. That is not on the card. Yeah, that's a little bit of top loader. A little bit of top loader stuff there. That is not on the card there in the bottom right. Centering looks pretty good. 7 of 10. Alexander Isak. Let's see who's got him. Newcastle. Let the good times roll. Liam. Congrats, Liam. Congrats, Liam. Hell of a way to start, guys. 2 times, Cliff. They said his mustache was so nice, they let him go 2 times. 2 times. JC, I only have Manu and Bruno in these 3 boxes. Good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. Matoma. Sincerely, a Man United fan. Shim Maru. Got a red going to Timo. Timo red to 1/9er. And then ask and you shall receive, JC. That is an emergent Comey Manu. That is to 8. Dude. 6 of 8. How about that, dude? Bang, bang, chicken and shrimp. How about that? Wow. Go buy a lotto ticket, dude. You did something right this morning. You did something right this morning, dude. How about that? And of course, that's going up. Emergent Kobe Manu, 6 of 8 on the Shim. Wow. We are rolling. We are rolling. Congrats, dude. Power of prayer, man. Ask and thou shalt receive. And that is all I will say. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Little glary, Larry. Little glary, Larry. You're absolutely welcome for the fridge. Blue for Omari Hutchison to 2/9er. And a Morgan Rogers ice. The Hutchison is for Ipswich. So who do we got? What do we like today? What do we like today? I think Arsenal's going to get it done at home. But PSG have been playing well. Mo? Cracked dice for Whoop. Esther. believe we'll go from the back. Wait. And our blue shimmer autograph, it's going sideways, going to Mats, your guy, again. Anthony, everybody gets a little spin. Spin, 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 roo. Anthony of Manchester United on the penmanship shimmer auto. Don't feel strongly about UCL. Looking forward to Thursday nervously. Yeah, we all are, man. We all are. We want it. To 75 for Kovacic. And then Leif Davis. But yeah, I think we all of us Manchester United fans, we know what it means. We know it's on the line. And what are we thinking? Spurs? Spurs, right? It's going to be Spurs. They're going to get it done. I love you, bud. But yeah, I'm thinking Spurs get it done. Another shim shim. I think this is a fireworks going to kaleidoscopic for Madueke of Chelsea. And that is numbered 6 of 8 again. Nice one there for the Blues. And some base. Like I said earlier, Roman's got a couple breaks up already for hobby. Guys will be back later this evening and back at it mañana. Oh no, I get it. I get it, man. I mean, he came in with so much, and he actually played pretty well at first, but silver talisman for João Pedro and a mojo for Bilal El Kanu of Leicester. But yeah, I mean, that was ETH's Ajax. And I mean, if you've ever seen his catalog, okay, guys, we've got a green, from the back. So I absolutely just love about first off the line. Diallo. And green. Not a rookie. Going to Declan Rice. Declan Rice, 4 of 5. Schwap! Top bins. That's top bins, son. I'm so top bins, I do it twice. Not once, but twice. And it's probably mag-worthy, but I'm going to put it in a top loader to keep it safe. Woo! 4 of 5, and we are rolling. Declan Rice, Arsenal. Rice is Arsenal others, and that is Adrian. Man, Adrian has been on an absolute tear with that spot. Congratulations, Adrian. You have just been on an absolute tear with that Arsenal other spot. Congratulations. Woo! How's that for an opening act? I didn't like the transfer since, yes, I mean, it was absolutely way too much money. I'll be in Paris the day before the UCL game. Ugh. True Blue for Morgan Rogers. and a mojo for Bruno. And that's a wrap on box numero uno. Man, the day before, the International Mats of Mystery. International Mats of Mystery. JC, through and through, man. Through and through. Absolutely. There's no other team I can support. I did enjoy watching what Leicester did in 2016. That was pure magic. Starting the season at 5,000 to 1 to win the Prem. And then winning the Prem. I mean, that's just absolutely legendary. Empty. I also like Barcelona. I'll root for Barca. You know, I was a big Cristiano guy, so I followed him to Madrid a little bit. Hated that he went to Madrid. Gosh, did I hate when he went to Madrid. Perp for Reece James. But yeah, I was gutted. Absolutely gutted when he went to Madrid. And absolutely elated when he came back to United. That was awesome. Looks like our auto there. From the back. Upside down. Blue Shimmer Auto. Going to Gilberto Silva. A little Arsenal legend action there for the Gunners. Slightly off sticker, but a nice one nonetheless. Congrats. Others. Just absolutely slaying that other spot. Adrian. Yeah, I wanted the CR7 Return Dream as well, but it was a nightmare. I mean, the first season went well. But yeah, Jota Red. Kanza. I think that ETH, tried to use CR7 as this I own the locker room, and that's like old school way of thinking. As you guys know, soccer has changed so much. Salcedo. I think so. Ice for Martinelli. I truly wish that we had hung on to Mourinho. I know that people think I'm crazy for that, but to 49, Laser for Jared Bowen. And a bad one there. And Adama. But yeah, I think that we should have given Jose more time. The coaching carousel has been just an absolute joke since Fergie left. Bookend, 49 of 49 on the Omega. I mean, you could argue that it cost ETH's job. I don't know. I just feel like, Ollie was there. Okay. A little something coming. From the back. Hyper. Dwight McNeil, blue. And then backwards. Now we're frontwards. Little manga action coming, guys. Little manga action coming. FC. Eden Hazard. That's one we haven't seen yet. That's sick. That is sick. Man, these just look so freaking cool. Eden Hazard for Chelsea. Let me grab a mag real quick. Those are just so freaking cool. McNeil, I might have to put together this set, guys. I mean, how cool would it be to have, what are there, 30? Is the manga set 30? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's 30, and I think it was the Prismatic is the one that, or Prismania is a little bit. Quite the first four boxes, and we are only one and change in. Eden Hazard. Rolling on a river, and that would be Chelsea Hazard. Ahmed, congrats, Ahmed. I love the bottom of the boot. Yeah, nice one there. Nice one there. What's up, Rombom? Norgard. Red and a Shim Shim. First the red going to Joel Linton, and then our shimmer going to Somerville for West Ham United. And that is 8 of 8 on the Omega. Congrats, West Ham. Little Shim Shim action. West Ham is on the board. Forever blowing bubbles. Yeah, we're off to a dashing start here. Linton. I think if Cristiano didn't make the return to United, Ollie would have kept his job and may have eventually won something. I mean, yeah, you could absolutely make that argument. Blue for Livramento and orange hyper for Mazraoui. With the benefit of hindsight, Ollie's system suited the players he had at his disposal. Yeah, and you know what? We'll see. We'll see what Ruben. We'll see. We're fixing to find out. Silver, kaleidoscopic for Trippier, and Evan Nielsen. All right, last pack, box 2, 31. Laser for Kai. And that's all she wrote for box number 2. Let's get some base out the way here. All right, guys, box 3. Also, if you haven't seen, Roman made a post on Facebook last night, him and Jason in the comments, shedding light on the stuff that they have been privy to at the conference. Empty. I just think we've got a lot to look forward to, guys. Lots to look forward to. Just Boney, drop Booney Midnight. Romeo, Alpha, Foxtrot. Yep. Definitely. Hyper for Shade. You know, and hindsight is always 20/20, but we'll see what Ruben and his wingback system, we'll see. We shall see. Shimmer, covered by a red. A red for Ramon Sosa of Nottingham Forest. And Sam Morsey on the shim, rookie for Ipswich. Nice color match there. Number 5 of 8 on the Morsey. Very nice. Congrats, Ipswich. Pretty looking card there. And the Sosa. 1/9er. So yeah, we'll see. Right now I'm just hoping that somehow, some way, we can sneak into Europe. True Blue for Matson and Checkerboard for McAteer of Leicester City. Casey McAteer. Or is it McAteer? Could be McAteer. McAteer. And Matson. $2.99. Center Stage for Mac and Nick Pope. Purple for Buonanotte. Purples are unnumbered in photo. Here comes our autograph from the back. Sticky. Jurian Timber, purple. Blue Shimmer autograph going to Bednarak. Man, this guy's been all over my breaks. That's the third one. Jean Bednarak for Southampton on the Blue Shimmer autograph. Congrats, Southampton. Red for Dan Byrne of Newcastle United and Timo. Reds are to 199. Fractal. And here's Archie Gray on the orange Hyper. Yeah, it's It's nice, man. I mean, first off the line, check out those mangoes. Those mangoes are sweet. Looks like we got a true orange coming, I think. I believe. No, sorry. It's just a hyper for Minte. But yeah, first off the line is always so much fun. The mangoes look great too, man. The mangoes are just insane. White for Buonanotte. That is to 35 for Leicester City. And then James Garner. But yeah, I might have, I mean, I'm definitely copying one of those Beck's mangas. No doubt. All right, last pack, box 3. True Blue for Mateta. And Mark Gui on the hyper. Wehi. And that's a wrap on box 3, guys. One more to go in 31. But yeah, I like Arsenal at home today. I'm calling 2. I'm going with 2-1. 2-1. I like 2-1. Unless but PSG, they've been playing well. They've been playing well, but I still like Arsenal at home. Crowd's going to be fired up. I think they'll take care of business today. I think if PSG can nick off a draw, anything could happen back in Paris. So if you're a Gooner, you're hoping to get the dub today, and maybe even put a little separation. Empty. All right, box 4, number 31. Box 4, number 31. Ooh la la. From the back. Checkerboard for Mr. Holland. Zobo. Blue Shimmer autograph going to Dwight York. Dwight York of Aston Villa. That's a cool one. That's one I haven't seen yet. Super cool kit there. Dwight York, Aston Villa. If you know Yorkie, you know Yorkie. A little blue shim. Erling on the checkerboard. Laser for Mr. Rashi. Full crook. Crystals, or excuse me, ice, blue ice, John Duran. And that is 9 of 75. Number match for Aston Villa. And it would appear that they snuck our shimmer in on the very back of the pack. Back of the pack. Going to... There's a nice one. Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. 3 of 8. It's got a little prism stuff there. It's gone now. 3 of 8 on the Mo. That's one of the better ones you can nab out of this stuff. Here we go. Congrats, Liverpool. Solid. He just re-upped. And then we have the Duran number match, 9 of 75 for Villa. I know, I was just thinking that Dwight, that Yorkie, man. I didn't even know he played for Villa. Blue for Mikey Moore. There we go, little blue rook color match. And Jamie Vardy on the Mojo. Mikey Moore to 2/9er for Spurs. Put Mikey in a top loader. Spurs. Never. We only put Anthony on the wall here. Just to trigger Matt. Saliba. Ice for Weffer. To 92 for Milinkovic. And then Sosa for Forrest. First 92 of the day. Seemed like yesterday we were pulling those out of every other pack. Oh, dude. I did not know that. So he kind of forced his way. Oh, we've got a little Shimmer Fractal coming. Shimmer Fractal coming. Shimmer Fractal going to... Wow, dude. What did you do this morning, bro? You did something right. Sheesh. 2 of 8 on the Kobe Manu Fractal. Not 1, but 2 shims for JC. Dude. Congrats, brother. When it's your turn, it is your turn, baby. I also think this is an omen. This is an omen of what's going to happen Thursday. Wow. Another Cobes. Not once, but twice. So nice, we hit him twice. Yes, sir. Played more games and scored more goals for Villa than United, but he will always be loved by United fans, especially... Oh, dude, yeah. Emergent for Durant. And purple for Gumares. But yeah, man, not easy to hit 1, let alone 2 of the shimmers. Congrats, congrats. To 25, Jared Brathwaite for Everton. There's a little love for Everton. That is 14 of 25. (14 of 25) on the Brathwaite. Last pack of the break, guys. 32 is next. 32 is next. And we're going to finish with a true blue for Kamada. And Crystal Palace, as well as a Mojo for João Felix. All right, gang, give me a sec. Let me get organized, do a quick recap. Get some of the space out of the way. Solid 4-boxer there. Solid 4-boxer there. All right, let's get our shimmers. Shims. Shimmaroo. Okay, we'll start with our blues. To $2.99 to $2.99 on the blues. Kamada, Mateta, Matson, Livermento, McNeil, Rogers, Hutchison, and Mikey Moore for Spurs. Then our Reds to $1.99 on the Reds. Byrne, Sosa, Joel Linton, Diego Jota, and Timo. Numbered stuff. Milinkovic, 92. Kovacic, 75. Duran, 75. Bowen, 49. Buonanotte, 35. And Branthwaite, 225. Shimmers. We had the Kaleidoscopic to 8. Somerville. Morsey. Mo Salah, nice one there. Autos, we had Matz's guy, Antony. Bednarek, Southampton. Gilberto Silva for the Gunners. And Dwight Aston Villa. And now to our wall. We'll start with JC's. Leave me alone, spammer. We'll start with JC's 2 shimmers for Kobe Manu. Emergent as well as Fractal. 2 of 8 and 6 of 8. Very nice there. Congrats, JC. Go buy a lotto ticket. Whatever good deed you did this morning, it paid off. We had the Talisman gold insert to 10 for Alexander Isak. Beautiful card there. Man, that gold just looks so good. Next, Declan Top Bins Rice to 5. That is 4 of 5 on the decks. And lastly, Eden Hazard on the manga. These cards are so freaking cool. Beauty there. All right, guys. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Let me get the tracker going. And we shall start ripping 32. Let the good times roll. Let them take you away. quick little once over. Whoop. It's a freshie. Sticky that. Sticky that. All right, that looks presentable. Okay. Break name. This is number 32. Number 32. Let's get our tracker going for 32. Okay. Get that. Thirty-two. See. All right, guys, I think tracker is now up for 32. Okie dokie. All right, we got 4 more. All right, guys. 32. I think if we lose by 1, we still have a chance to claw back in the second leg. I agree. And we are still the only unbeaten team in the Europe. That's also true. That is also true. All right, gang, let's do this. This is number 32. First off the line, 32. Let's see a color blast. Let's see a color blast. guys. Box 1, number 32. Let's do this. Tracker is up. Tracker is pinned. Onana. That looks like a true orange. True orange. We'll go from the back. Hyper for Kyle Walker-Peters. And then our true orange to 25. Oh, Anthony Gordon on the 2014 1 of 25 alpha. Oh man, the color on these looks so freaking good. Newcastle United, Anthony Gordon. That is so sick. This is another subset that to put them all together. Pick a color. Orange would be awesome. Anthony Gordon to 25 for Newcastle. Pop a card, that. Sheesh. Who had him? Newcastle. Others? Let me check the... Others. That is others. Congrats to others is... Sorry, guys. Others is Jake Holmes. Congrats, Jake. Nice one there, Jakey. Jackson. We got a to 92 and then a shimmer. Our to 92 for Justin Culliver and Bournemouth, covering a shimmer for Rasmus Højlund of Manchester United. And that is numbered 4 of 8 on the Højlund. Nice one there. I'd love to see more from this kid. I really would. I mean, he's a fringe player for me. Can the Dane make improvements to his game? Just need to see more from him. Just need to see more. He has glimpses, but we just need to see more. True Blue for Wissa, and Checkerboard for Mathis Jensen of Brentford. Shade yeah, hopefully our legs aren't all shot. Auto from the back. Purple, Erling. And our blue shimmer autograph is going to Bernardo Silva of Manchester City. City Silva on the blue shim. Little City pack there with the Erling purple and the Silva shimmer. That would be great. Anything other than him leaving Manchester United and then tearing it up somewhere else. Red for Atnori of Wolves and Livermento. Yeah, anything other than leaving and tearing it up for somebody else. Atnori to 199 for Wolves on the red. Jeez. 5 in the last 3 for Napoli. I think we've got a shimmer. Whoop. Shimmer center stage, I believe. Blue shimmer to 8, going to Alejandro Garnacho. JC called it. It has been a Manchester United case so far. That is 2 of 8 on the Garnacho. Hinzelwood Mojo. 2 of 8 on the Nacho. Manchester United eating right now. Garnacho. Bloomy. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? What's up, bud? There's a silver 2014 Emile Smith Rowe. Those are nice too, just nice and clean. I know refractors don't sell for much, but I just love how clean they are. And a hyper, orange hyper for Lerma. But yeah, I guess I'm a little old-fashioned in that sense. I just like the simplicity of a refractor. It's a shame that they make so many of them. Guys, I love gold. It was an unfortunate smelting accident. Cash. True gold going to, wow, Gordo again. Anthony Gordon. True gold. How good do those look, guys? They crushed it with the design this year. Crushed it. Alpha, 1 of 10. Anthony Gordon, 1 of 10. Newcastle others eating. Wow. Congrats, Newcastle others. Sheesh. Was this one also? That was also 1 of 25 on the orange throwback. Absolutely eating. Not once, but twice. Yeah, you know, like I said yesterday, I have a lot of Garnacho stuff, but if he's not good enough for what we're trying to do, then it is what it is, and onward we go. I'm a fan before I'm a collector. To 75, Blue Ice. Ize. 41 of 75 on the Ize. And Sun Hyper. And that's all she wrote for box 1. Nice one there for Palace. H-Ball didn't burn the 1 of 1. Didn't burn the burn. All right, box 2, number 32. Empty. And away we go. Box 3, number 32. Excuse me, box 2, number 32. Perp from Mikey Moore. Tottenham Hotspur rookie Mikey Moore. It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. We've got our auto coming, guys, from the back. Hyper, Ramsdale. Blue Shimmer autograph going to Joshua Zirkzee. Man, it sure has been a Manchester United case so far. He started to play a lot better too. I was a little worried about him at first, but he has started to come into his own. It's kind of got a little bit of a corner's a little jacked on this card. Unfortunately, a little bit of a soft corner there. Zirkzee on the shimmer. To 92, Curtis Jones for Liverpool. Odie. Mr. Jones and me. Yeah, he is. He is. Anything on Ahmad? Is he suiting up this week? Is that possible? Matson? I just hope that if they don't rush him, I would hate for them to rush him and then it cost him in the long run. Ice for Kai. Playing it cool. Playing it cool. Can't be biased. Pedro Lima on the blue ice to 75 for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Iwobi. Wolverhampton on the board. Pedro Lima, don't know much about him. Turned 18 on July 1st, 2024. He celebrated the following day by securing his first move abroad with a deal to Wolverhampton. He might be a defender, but the promising Brazilian is at his best, using his pace and dribbling acumen to weave his way into the attack. Sounds like the perfect synopsis for what we're looking for at United. True Blue for Kyle Walker, and Ice for Alexander Isak. Mr. AC Milan. I actually saw on the checklist, speaking of AC Milan, that they snuck Pulisic into this for Chelsea in the what is it? Is it it's Prismania, right? Or is it Prismatic or Prismania? I just saw that. I don't know if he's in any other sets, but I know they snuck him in with that one. Weber. That's a guy Jason would collect. Jason's guy. Blue for Pereira. And a blue shimmer behind that for Jefferson Lerma of Crystal Palace. Lerma, 4 of 8 on the Lerma. Palace played their way into the FA Cup final. What a story that would be if they were able to knock off City. Although, I have to admit, I did not watch that game. I am assuming City won, right? It's Manchester City versus Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final. Red for Ayer. And Hyper for Matthews' guy. Anthony. Ayer, 199. Savinio on the Fractal Silver, and Nico O'Reilly. All right, last pack, box 2. And we're going to end it with a mojo for Jason Steele. Jason Steele mojo. All right, that's a wrap on number 2. Man, that prism dust. That prism dust gets ya. All right, box 3. Empty. Come on, baby. Let's see a color glass. Let's see a black shim. Come on, give us a black shim. A little something coming here, guys. From the back. Body. Sticky checkerboard for Cucurella. We're going this way, blue shimmer auto for Mateo Kovacic of Manchester City on the penmanship. Manchester City, Kovacic. Cucurella. Laser for Gumaras. Mudrick. Ooh, do I spy a little? Nope, blue and blue shim. And Cuckoo on the blue and blue shimmer for Braithwaite. Everton, Jared Braithwaite. And that is numbered 7 of 8 for Everton. Everton on the shimmer. You guys see that the Everton guy bought like 10,000 blue flares and then painted them or relabeled them red so that at the Liverpool parade they would be firing blue. That is petty level 10,000 and I love it. Oh man, that is so funny. Red for Jackie G and Mikel Damsgaard. Best hairline in the game on the Mojo. One niner on the Jackie. Brilliance for Ize and Harvey Elliott. Orange Hyper for VVD. Come on, baby. Let's heat up. Let's heat up. To 92 for Murik and Larson. Ipswich keeper, rookie keeper. Hyper for Bruno Gumaras. Purple for Justin Culliver. Purple Mojo for Savinho to 25 for Manchester City and Schlupp. Grad City on the Savinho. That is 4 of 25. Slovenia. All right, last pack, box 3, number 32. Blue for Kepa. And then ice for Harry Wilson. Kepa. All right. Uno Mas for number 32. See if we can find a little mustache magic. Little mustache magic. Speaking of, this mustache is getting married in T-minus 18 days. Taking the plunge in 18 days. Super excited. I'm a lucky, lucky boy. Been out kicking my coverage for a long time, guys. All right, box 3, number 32. Little something, something here. From the back. Checkerboard for Ederson. Blue Shimmer Auto. Going this way. Going to Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford of Everton. Congrats, Everton. Saw as everyone else. Jordan Pickford for Everton. Ederson. Whoop. Kobe Manu Laser. Boro. You gotta burn the burn, Waroop. Bassi to 92, covering a blue shimmer for Matty Cash of Aston Villa. 3 of 8 on the cash. Let me crack open some more top loaders real quick. Waroo. What are you up today? What are you up to today, Flappy? Blue for Zamyani. Mojo for Pickford. let me know. Liam Delap. Red for Odie and Tariq Mitchell. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You were looking for his, I don't know. What if you, Jordy, my Instagram is at waxwax, WACKSWAX. Inbox me, and if someone in the chat doesn't know how to get in touch with Warut, I will be able to, bud. Blue Shimmer going to Marcus Rashford on the throwback. That is sick. What a Man United case it's been. Gosh, I want him to do well. I want him to come back and do well, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Nevertheless, that is a sick card right there. 7 of 8 on the Rashi throwback. Zobo. Super cool, that is. We'll put her up there. Pretty. Oh, I'm super famous. No, I'm just kidding, man. Am I? You have to do message requests? Hoyland, Fireworks, and Lewis Hall, Purple. I didn't think I had it set up that way, but I guess I do. So what, it won't even let you send me a message? You have to request to send a message to me? Red Laser to 49 for Milenkolenko and Everton and California. That message request thing, if that is the way it works, that is not by design. I also have 2 Instagrams. There's Waxwax PC, and then there's Waxwax. All right, last pack, number 32. Yeah, okay. Gotta figure out how to fix that. It might be maybe because you're not following me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. Blue, Konak, and a checkerboard for Lerma to finish us up. And that is all she wrote for number 32. The Bees with the Cognac. Settled on Brentford and signed in 2024. He's a Turkish teenager, a tough tackler, quickly closes gaps and steps into challenges with confidence. But yeah, I won't forget about you, man. I'll when I'm done streaming, give me a few minutes and I'll look for you. And if anyone in the chat already knows what Warut's Instagram is, don't hesitate to throw it out there. Color, do our shims. All right, we will start with our blues to 299er. Got you, dude. Cognac, blues to 299. Zabnari, Kepa, and Cuckoo, Pereira, Walker, and Wissa. Reds to 199. At Nori, Odie, Jackie G, and Ayer. Our numbered hits: Culver to 92, Curtis Jones to 92, Murick to 92, Bassi to 92, Ize to 75, Lima to 75, Mikko Galenko 49, and Savino to 25. Shimmers, we had the insert center stage, Garnacho to 8, Hoyland, Lerma, Branthwaite, Matty Cash, Autos, Silva, Xerxes, Kovacic, and Jordan Pickford. For the wall, we had the Rashford throwback, Shimmer to 8, 7 of 8 on the Rashi, and then we had not one, but 2 really nice Anthony Gordons. Orange throwback to 25, 1 of 25, and then we had Anthony Gordon True Gold, 1 of 10. 1 of 10 on the Gordon. Both alpha. How's that for a little collation? Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right, guys, let me get this stuff out of the way, get the tracker set up, and we will do our last break of the day and get you guys on your way to enjoy some Champions League footy. Champions League footy. All right. Quick little dust off. Work, and give me a sec, let me get the tracker rocking, and we will be rolling. The checklist is out. Sam, if you are in the Golden Goal group on Facebook, Roman put up a really cool version of it where he simplified a bunch of stuff. It's really nice. Roman spend some time, even though he's out of town. What a guy. Getting that done for everyone. That is, again, in the Golden Goal group on Facebook. Okay, let's get this into our tracker. that. See there. See there. Alright guys, tracker's up, tracker's pinned. Let me get it up on my end real quick. That's what she said. Alright, looking good, looking good. And let's grab 4 more boxes. Checklist Insider has the checklist, yep. It's also, yes, it's up everywhere. When I looked this morning, Beckett wasn't up on Beckett yet, but yes, it is up everywhere else. Two. And 2. 2 and 2 makes 8. Alright guys. Let's see if we can't get a little last break of the day. Mojo. This is number 33. Let's do it. Good luck, gang. Tracker's up, tracker's pinned. Tracker's up, tracker's pinned, baby. All right, box 1, number 33. Let's do this. White for Mr. Sosa of Nottingham Forest. That is to 35. 11 of 35 on the Sosa. Silver Talisman for Cunha. And a Mojo for Mbembo. Blue Shim. Looks like an insert. Let's see which way it's going. It's going the right way. Going to Brilliance for Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle United. And that is 1 of 8. And an orange hyper for Jackie G. Congrats to the Newcastle others spot on the Guimaraes. Ice, blue ice for Becker to 75. McAllister. You could say that it is brilliant. What's up, Steph? Again, guys, there are breaks up on the site right now. They are hobby breaks. EPL PRIZM hobby breaks are live. From the back. They're going the right way. Kepa. going this way. Blue shimmer autograph going to Jeremy Doku for Manchester City. The Belgian, Jeremy Doku. On the penmanship auto, congrats, City. Penmanship. Come on now, let's see a black shim. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give us a black shim now. Come on. Perp. Canoes. Red for Nicholas Jackson. Guido Rodriguez. Jackson to 199 on the red. The checker for Bogarde of Aston Villa. Rookie of Bogarde. Steel. Blue and blue shim. Our blue is for Nathan Collins of Brentford to 299, and our blue shimmer is for Jean-Claire Todibo of West Ham United. Forever blowing bubbles, baby. Congrats, West Ham, on the Todibo. That is 6 of 8. And Nate Collins for Brentford to 299. Red for Harry Wilson. And the corners on this pack are not great. Red to 199 for Harry Wilson. And purple for Lloyd Kelly of Newcastle United. Top left corner, not the best. All right, last pack, box 1, number 33. Center stage, center stage, Emile Smith-Rowe and Lavia. And that is all she wrote on box 1. 3 to go. Looking for some mustache magic. Come on, baby. Stick with me, chat. Believe. Let's believe. Empty. Red laser to 49 for Rodrigo of Spez. Kilman. That is 37 of 49 on the red laser. Huang. Red for Enzo, and orange hyper for Anthony. Matsus's favorite player, Matsus. He PCs Anthony big time. So if you have any Anthony cards that you're looking to move, Matsus is your guy. Blue and blue shim, blue for Areola, and blue shim for Chris Wood. Chris Wood of Nottingham Forest. Nice one there. He has had a great campaign, been instrumental in their great form this year. Still battling for a Champions League spot. Chris Wood. And Chris Wood is 3 of 8 on the shimmer. Robertson. Purple for Mikey Moore. Those rookies have been elusive and first off the line. I'll sell all base Chicago Fire to Matt. I've got a ton of MLS stuff I need to unload from when I domed a case. At Nori to 92. And a Toby Collier Mojo rookie for Manchester United. Interested to see how things work out with Toby. Got some PT earlier. Still young. Still very young. At Nori, 92. Checker for Greaves. Ipswich Greaves. Laser Saravinio. Blue for Vicario, and Morgan Gibbs White. There's our auto. We'll go from the back. Orange Hyper for Doyle. Blue Shimmer Autograph going to John Terry of Chelsea. Nice one there. Pulled him yesterday as well. And I wonder, he's not a case hit. Is he a case hit? John Terry. We'll leave him up and see. I hope he's not a case hit, but he might be. Still 2 boxes to go though. Ice for air. And that is all she wrote for box number 2. Box number 3. Number 33. Anybody in the chat know? Is John Terry a case hit auto? I can't remember if when we pulled the Holland, if that was in the same case as the Terry yesterday, or if that was a different case. Empty. Cucurella. Blue for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Brathwaite on the ice. Comes a Genesis. Genesis covered by a Brilliance for Kai Havertz. Here comes a Genesis for Mark Flecken. Mark Flecken of Brentford. Goalkeeper for the Bees. Congrats, Bees, on the Flecken. Upside down. Center stage, Emil Smith-Rowe covering a blue shimmer for Wes Burns. Rookie Wes Burns of Ipswich. Nice one for Ipswich. 7 of 8 on the Burns. Seven of 8. Red for Jacob Greaves. And orange hyper for Evan Nielsen. Blue Ice for Marcus Tavernier to 75. And Trossard. Come on, baby. Let's heat up. Shimmer Auto, facing the right way for a change. Going to Genesis behind that. Pep Guardiola. That, I believe, is your case hit autograph. I do recall that Pep is a case hit auto. Congrats, City. That's the combo spot. That's that evil, evil combo spot. Pep Guardiola. Congrats. And behind that, our Genesis going to Lucas Bergvall. Rookie Bergvall. Nice one there. Congrats, Spurs, on the rookie Bergvall. Nice hit. And then the Pep, which I do believe is our case hit autograph. Yeah, I thought so, JC. I thought so. Good old Pep. Blue for Solanke. Ducore. I don't know. It's either feast or famine, man. Always fleeting. Mojo for Tadibo. And Sam Morsey for Ipswich on the Hyper. Last pack, box 3, number 33. Little snakeskin and a white. Very nice. Snakeskin and a white. Snakeskin going to Lamar Bogarty of Aston Villa. Rookie. Don't know much about him, but that's a rookie. That's a nice one. And our snakeskin, congrats Villa, is covering a white for David Raya of Arsenal. David Raya of Arsenal to 35. Let's see what they're saying about Bogarty. Joined Aston Villa as a youth prospect in 2020, steadily worked his way up to the Premier League. The right back jumped into the starting lineup for his debut at Leicester City in 2024. Holding off the Foxes with a trio of tackles, he helped lock up a 2-1 victory. 3 tackles. And the Raya to 35. I like how the 3 tackles made the burp. 3 crucial tackles to secure the win for the Foxes. All right. One more, guys. One more. Thanks for hanging with me. Again, Roman's got some EPL PRIZM hobby breaks up right now. Jason and him will be back mañana. Not sure who's breaking tomorrow, but I know that they are back, and we shall rip. The last box is empty. Let's do this. Good luck, everyone. Little mustache mojo at the end. Come on, baby. Red laser for Minte and Pereira. Minte to 49. Red for Milkolenko, and a hyper for Hughes. Mikolenko, 1/9. Orange hyper for Bernd Leno. Rodriguez. To 92 in a blue shim, Zinchenko to 92, covering a blue shimmer for Lucas Bergvall. How about that? That is a beaut. Congrats on the emergent Lucas Bergvall for Spurs. That's one of the kids you're after. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Nice one there. JT, have a seat. Bergvall, you're in. Yeah, great break for Bergvall. Genesis, as well as the emergent shimmer to 8. Blue for Trossard. Ice for Ben White. Kudus on the silver fractal. Akanji. You're very welcome, Sebastian. Congrats, dude. Hell of a 4-boxer. Throwback, or excuse me, emergent Archie Gray for Spez. And a Mojo for Branthwaite. Last 4 packs, guys. Again, thanks for hanging with me. Hopefully the game this afternoon is a banger. And what do we have here? With 3 packs to go, a little mustache magic. Black shim incoming. Black shim incoming. Black shimmer incoming. We're going to go from the back. Come on, baby. Black shimmer, 1 of 1, incoming, Vega. Black shimmer, 1 of 1. Doesn't look like a rookie. For a red team, I believe. Come on, baby. 3, 2, 1. TAA. There's a smacker. Oh, it's a proper hit, that. Taken quickly. Taken quickly. Woo-wee. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Black Shimmer, 1 of 1. Bust out the mag, baby. Bust out the flowered shirts, kids, because we got a shimmer. Wowza. That's a proper 1 of 1 there, guys. That's a proper 1 of 1 there. That's a proper 1 of 1 there. That's a proper 1 of 1. Bang. There's a proper footballer, that. Let's see who's got him. Don't think Liverpool was split in this. That is Thanrak. Thanrak. Congrats, Thanrak. Congrats, Thanrak. Let's move you over. Let's move you over. Actually, let's do a little switcherooski here. Bergvall there. I was waiting. I was like, are we going to go a whole case without one? Not so fast. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Black Shimmer, 1 of 1. I didn't see that. Real Madrid. Real Madrid. TKP, is that you? Is that you, TKP? Blue for Leno. Skelly. All right, 2 packs to go, guys. That is a proper boom, JC. That is a proper boom. I believe our final auto from the back. Nice, TKP. Congrats, dude. That thing is nasty, dude. Mojo. Congratulations, man. Going this way. Blue Shimmer autograph going to Jeremy Doku. Again, ×2 for Doku. At least I think that was this break. Penmanship, Doku. Was that this break? That was this break. ×2. All right, guys. Last pack. You're very welcome, TKP. Stoked you're in here to see it happen live. Centering looks lovely. Centering looks lovely. Centering looks perfect on the front. Last pack. I'm going to finish with a purple for Flynn Downs. Flynn Downs on the perp. That wraps us up. Let me get this base out of the way, guys, and I'll do a recap. Congrats, hitters. Congrats, TKP, on the 1 of 1 Trent Alexander-Arnold Black Shimmer. That is why we play the first off-the-line game. It made us sweat for it a little bit. Made us sweat for it a little bit. But in stoppage time, we connected and found the net. Shims. Yaman, you're very welcome. All right, let's start the recap with the Blues. With the Blues. Blues to 299. Leno, Trossard, Solanke, Calvert-Lewin, Vicario, Areola, and Collins. Our Reds to 199. Vitali, Greaves, Enzo, Harry Wilson, and Nicholas Jackson. Our numbered stuff: Zinchenko to 92, Atnori to 92, Tavernier to 75, Becker to 75, Minte to 49, Benaker to 49, Raya to 35, Sosa to 35. We had a rookie snakeskin for Bogarde and a Genesis for Mark Flecken of Brentford. Our shims to 8, Bruno Guimaraes for Newcastle, Chris Wood, Taribo, Burns, autos, not 1, but 2, Jeremy Doku penmanships for City. And then we have the John Terry for Chelsea. And to the wall we go. Case hit autograph, Pep Guardiola, blue shimmer for City. And that evil combo spot. Then we had the double dose of Bergvall for Spurs. The Emergent to 8, that is 4 of 8, and the Genesis for Bergvall on the base. Very nice ones there. Last, but certainly not least, from my man TKP, a 1 of 1 Trent Alexander-Arnold black shimmer base. And I'm telling you, man, it's hard to tell the surface inside the mag, but centering looks pretty choice. Maybe a little slight softness to the bottom right corner there, slightly. Congratulations, man. That's an absolute banger. Absolute banger. All right, gang. That's it for Mustache. It's been a blast ripping first off the line with you guys for the past couple days. Like I said earlier, Roman's got hobby, EPL hobby going up. Grant, hang in there. I know midnight's coming. Not sure when. I know it's coming. And yeah, guys, tomorrow Jason or Roman will be back at it. And enjoy the Champions League match this afternoon and tomorrow. And thanks for hanging with me. This is Mustache signing off. Have a good one, guys.